The easiest way to lose fat faster in Ramadan with one single exercise. What is going on, everyone? Hope you're having the best day of your whole entire life. How to walk your way to one single digit body fat in Ramadan. I'm gonna give you 10 practical tips so that at the end of the video, you will be able to get results like my client Rizal did. He lost 8 kgs of pure body fat and was able to fit in his old clothes again. Walking ranks as one of the most powerful tools for fat loss. Comparing my own Ramadan transformation, it was one form of cardio that I've used that made me drop fat so much easier while keeping my energy high for Taraweeh and of course for my fasting hours. In my opinion, there isn't a simpler or more effective tool if you want to burn calories and lose fat without breaking a sweat during Ramadan. Walking is the answer. But here's the thing, walking doesn't seem like a real exercise because it's too easy. And when it comes to fitness, easy is usually seen as worthless. But let me tell you why this is completely wrong, especially during Ramadan. We all understand that you need to eat more calories than you burn in order for you to lose fat. In other words, calorie deficit. But during Ramadan, you're already fasting for 13 to 15 hours, which naturally puts you on a deficit. But the problem is most people destroy this deficit at iftar with sambusak, fried food, biryani, and you know what else. So here's what I discovered. When walking became my main form of cardio during Ramadan, I saw an accelerated rate of fat loss compared to the years when I tried to do intense cardio at the gym while fasting. So getting lean was so much easier with walking. And in this video, I'm sharing 10 practical tips to walk more during Ramadan and lose that stubborn belly fat for good. But before we dive in, a lot of editing and research goes into making videos like this. So just do me a favor and press the like button. It would be very appreciated. And if you enjoy this content, make sure to subscribe. Let's not waste any more time and let's dive straight into it. A 2023 study took overweight adults and had them walk 10,000 steps per day for only 12 weeks. And the results? They lost body weight, reduced their waist size, burned visceral fat, and improved their heart health, all from just walking. But here's the most powerful part. Another study compared two groups on a calorie-restricted diet for 12 weeks. Group number 1 just dieted. Group number 2 dieted and walked. The walking group lost 8.8 kgs. The diet-only group lost 7 kgs. There's almost extra 2 kgs of fat loss just by adding walking. Now imagine adding walking to the calorie deficit that you're already doing in Ramadan from fasting. This is exactly why my client Ali lost fat faster during Ramadan. Simply because we've put walking as a priority. Which brings us to the first tip on how to walk more during Ramadan. Tip number 1, wake up 30 minutes before suhoor. A common problem in getting more exercise during Ramadan is time and energy. In my experience with myself and my clients, waking up 30 minutes earlier before suhoor seems to be the simplest solution to get a bulk of your steps out of the way. Take a walk around your neighborhood early in the morning, listening to Quran recitation, responding to messages, or just clear your mind before the day starts. This is an easy way to hit 3,000 to 4,000 steps before even breaking your fast. Another advantage is that you're walking in a fasted state, which means you're burning fat for energy. And burning fat for energy means you're gonna have less cravings. Less cravings means you're gonna stick to your calorie deficit, which means you're gonna have long-lasting results. Tip number 2, walk to the masjid for Fajr and Taraweeh. You must make it as a priority and as a non-negotiable. And if you're gonna commit, make sure to drop me a comment in the comment section, I commit. So if your masjid is 10 to 15 minutes away, don't drive. Walk. This is the easiest way to accumulate steps while also gaining the reward of walking to the masjid. Walking to Fajr and back can give you 2,000 steps. Walking to Taraweeh and back gives you another 2,000 to 3,000 steps depending on the distance. So that's another extra 4,000 to 5,000 steps without extra effort because you're already going there anyway. The strategy that I give to all my clients is pretty simple. If you can walk to this place, then walk. Don't take shortcuts. Which brings us to tip number 3, walk 15 to 20 minutes after iftar. At iftar, I highly recommend you to walk 15 to 20 minutes right after you break your fast. After you eat your date, soup, and a light meal, your body needs to digest. Walking helps with digestion, prevents bloating, and keeps your energy levels stable. The main purpose behind this specific walk is to avoid feeling sluggish and heavy after iftar. Doing this allows for proper blood circulation and readies your body for the main meal or even for Taraweeh. A 15 to 20 minutes post-iftar walk can easily help you hit 1,500 to 2,000 steps in that session alone. Which brings us to tip number 4, pace around your house every hour. A study showed that just standing and moving for 2 minutes every hour lowers your risk of premature death by 33%. That's it, just 2 minutes. So here's what I do. Every hour, stand up and walk around your apartment or house for 5 minutes. Organize your kitchen, go pray, move around, just move your body. This alone gives you another 1,000 steps without even trying. Which brings us to tip number 5, walk during your work break. If you're working during Ramadan and have a lunch break, take a 15 to 20 minutes to walk outside. Rather than just sitting in your office scrolling on Instagram or TikTok or just watching social media, use that time to walk around your building or any nearby park. Fresh air, sunlight, and movement will keep your energy up and stop you from feeling drained during your fast. This is also a great time for you to make dua, listen to podcasts, do something that will clear your mind, especially before going back to work while fasting. Which brings us to tip number 6, take the stairs whenever it's possible. This can take a lot of discipline, but at any chance you get, take the stairs. If you live in an apartment building, you can improve your step count and cardiovascular activity by doing this alone. Skip the elevator. Take the stairs at work, at mall, at the masjid, wherever you go. This small habit is extremely underrated, and if you do it, it compounds over time and makes a massive difference in your step count. Which brings us to tip number 7, park far away from your destination. Imagine finishing Taraweeh or grocery shopping and creating that habit of parking your car far away from your destination. This forces you to walk more and helps you burn more calories without even thinking about it. What actually happens is your brain is so smart, so it makes you park as close as possible to your destination so you don't take so much energy from your body. But this is exactly why we don't want to do. But if you park at the furthest spot, at the masjid, the grocery, or anywhere you go, you will make a massive impact on your step count at the end of this holy month. Which brings us to tip number 8, walk before bedtime. It's as simple as that. Take walks in the evening before going to bed. After your last meal or the snack that is before bed, I need you to walk 10 to 15 minutes inside the house or even around your neighborhood. Having these intentional walks in the evening is a great way to reduce your stress. And stress is related to cortisol hormone. Cortisol hormone is where you make your fat accumulated around the belly area. So this is exactly what we want to avoid, and of course this helps with digestion and the sleep quality. Which brings us to tip number 9, pace between sets during your workout at the gym. If you're training during Ramadan, here's an amazing habit to build. In a typical gym routine, you have around 21 sets. In between each and every set, instead of sitting down and scrolling on your phone between sets, I need you to walk around the gym. You'll be surprised by the amount of steps that you're gonna do and increase by the end of the day by just walking during your sets inside your workout. That's an easy extra 2,000 steps in one single gym session. The final step is to track your steps with your Whoop, Apple Watch, Fitbit, even on the health app if you have an iPhone. Tracking keeps you accountable, and if you don't track your steps, you don't know how much you've hit. If you really want to get real results, aim to get 8 to 10,000 steps during Ramadan. If you do it consistently, you're almost guaranteeing getting real fat loss results week after week. You will never feel heavy, you will never feel sluggish, because at the end of the day you're active and you're using fat as a source of energy. So those are the 10 tips that can help you lose fat faster during Ramadan. And that being said, I have few spots open for one-on-one coaching with me during Ramadan. If you're interested, just make sure to hit the link in my description below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you would love to see part 2. That's it, that's all. Hope you have the best day of your whole entire life. Happy Ramadan and see you in the next video.